Evolution is readily apparent in our physical lives, our physical dimension. Perhaps you're going to write a book. In that book, you may be writing about the history of a storied individual or a civilization. Perhaps the book about that civilization will span 1,000 years. As the author of that book, it may take you months to write your book. Perhaps the idea for the book was conceived in moments. Perhaps again, in your book, about this fictional civilization that you're writing about, you decide on the last chapter before the first chapter, or perhaps at the same time. Perhaps you are going to center your story or use as a basis the way the story will end. And then you create the middle and the beginning of your story. And then you write your book. Even though that book is something physical and covers, say, a 1,000-year story, it exists all at once. You can hold it in your hand. Yet that does not take away from the way the story unfolds. The book exists at once and was conceived in moments, yet plays out a story that covers 1,000 years. Like our book, the physical reality that you perceive is the space-time or light cone aspect of a greater dimension of reality. What plays out in serialized fashion before our eyes, inserted into our reality using a frame that we think is time, events unfold. Did man evolve from apes? Well, let's look at our book. Chapter 2 comes after chapter 1 in the book we were talking about. But chapter 1 did not create chapter 2. And chapter 2 did not evolve from chapter 1. Potentially, chapter 2 was written before chapter 1, but merely inserted in the book after chapter 1. So, in a sense, creationism and evolution are both right and both wrong.